Fun fact, your brain is a full-time employee at Excuse Corp, working 80 hours a week with no overtime pay, generating premium grade, high-quality reasons for why you should absolutely not change your life. Like, if Apple made an I Excuse TM, it would be your inner voice, sleek, smart, and built to distract you from your purpose with beautiful, logical nonsense. You ever hear yourself say something like, I just need to get through this week first? And then it's next week, and the next, and suddenly it's been 3 years, and the only thing you've gotten through is every single season of Succession twice and the emotional damage of watching your dreams age like bananas. So tonight, I'm not your therapist. I'm not your motivational guru. I'm not here to light candles and manifest chakras. I'm your brutally honest, emotionally unstable friend who calls you out mid-breakdown and still passes the aux cord. We're going to expose every excuse that sounds logical, one by one, like we're on Mythbusters for self-sabotage. Ready? Excuse number one, I'm just waiting for the right time. What time? Be specific, like, are we talking 4:17 p.m. on a Thursday when Mercury is in retrograde and you're wearing your lucky socks? Bro, the right time is a fantasy invented by scared people with Google Calendars. You think your dream's gonna show up at your door with a lanyard and a name tag like, hey, it's me, the right time, let's go. Nah, the right time looks exactly like right now. Messy, inconvenient, unsexy. Go anyway. Excuse number two, I need to get my life together first. You mean your bills, your dishes, your unresolved childhood trauma, your car that smells like regret, and fast food wrappers? Join the club. If we all waited until our lives were together, the world would still be waiting for Beyoncé to drop her first album. You build your life while moving. Nobody finishes healing then starts living. That's not healing. That's hiding. Excuse number three, I just need to focus on my mental health right now. Okay, but is that a real boundary or a stylish detour? Sometimes mental health is deep inner work, and sometimes it's laying on the couch, eating cereal straight from the box while calling it processing. Healing isn't always quiet. Sometimes it's sweaty, awkward, terrifying action. And yes, rest matters. But some of y'all have been resting for so long you've flatlined your own ambition. Wake up. Excuse number four. I'm not ready. Neither was anyone, literally anyone. Steve Jobs wasn't ready. Oprah wasn't ready. Taylor Swift definitely wasn't ready when she was singing breakup songs about dudes who were 24 and she was like still doing homework. Readiness is a myth. The only way to get ready is to move. You don't get confident and then act. You act and then get confident by realizing the world didn't explode. Excuse number five. Other people are already doing it. Cool. Other people are also breathing. Doesn't mean you should stop. No one can do it your way. They don't have your exact heartbreak, your awkward laugh, your late-night overthinking sessions where you rewrite texts 7 times, then delete them and cry into your pillow. That's your sauce. No one else has it. The space is crowded, but it ain't full. Excuse number 6. I don't want to fail. Sweetheart, you already failed. You failed the moment you didn't try. Failure is loud and obvious, but regret is sneaky. It seeps in. Failure will embarrass you for a moment. Regret will choke you slowly for decades. And you'll be sitting there in 2042, drinking lukewarm coffee thinking, damn, I really could have done something. Comment, brutal, if that hit. Excuse number 7. I'm just too tired. Same, we're all tired. Capitalism is a treadmill built by demons. You're not tired because you're doing too much. You're tired because you're doing the wrong stuff. Living small is exhausting. Waking up every day and pretending to be okay with a life that doesn't fit you is like trying to squeeze into jeans from high school. Your soul's tired. You fix that by being real, not by scrolling until your eyes bleed. Excuse number 8. I'm protecting my peace. Okay, but are you protecting peace or just running from responsibility disguised as zen? Real peace isn't passive. Real peace sometimes looks like chaos, like ending toxic relationships, like walking away from stability, like disappointing people who had the wrong version of you in their head. Protect your peace, yes, But don't confuse that with caging your potential. Excuse number 9. It's not realistic. Cool. You know what else wasn't realistic? The moon landing, Wi-Fi, Lizzo's flute solos. Realistic is just a word people use when they're too scared to dream out loud. Being realistic never started a movement. It just keeps you in the same apartment, with the same job, living the same Tuesday 600 times in a row, calling it a life. Excuse number 10. I don't want people to think I'm cringe. Newsflash. You already are. Everyone is. The trick is to be cringe on purpose. Be so radically yourself that people are like, ugh, they're annoying, and you're like, correct and thriving. The ones who cringe at you chasing your dream are the ones who gave up on theirs. Let them cringe. You've got better things to do, like be happy. Excuse number 11. I'll start after this. One thing is done. Yes, the illusion of after. That magical land where things are calm and you have time and no one needs you and your skin is clear and your Wi-Fi never lags. That place doesn't exist. After is a treadmill. You think you're getting closer, but you're just running in place. Start during, start now, start even when it's stupid and inconvenient, and 38% of you thinks it's a bad idea, because it's probably a great one. Excuse number 12. I'm scared. Good. That means it matters. Fear is just your brain throwing a temper tantrum because it sees a door you haven't walked through yet. Walk anyway, shake anyway, cry anyway. Brave isn't loud. Brave is the whisper that says, okay, fine, let's just try. Excuse number 13. I don't have time. You do. You just don't have urgency. You have time for every text, every scroll, every episode, every mental breakdown in the shower with dramatic music playing. You just haven't made your dream feel urgent yet. Let me help. You are not promised next year, not next month, not next week. Make it urgent. Comment urgency if you're done pretending it's not that serious. Excuse number 14. I don't want to lose people. You will. Growth is a one-way elevator. Some people won't rise with you, and that's not betrayal, it's biology. Caterpillars don't drag people into the cocoon with them. They go in alone and come out flying. Lose people, find yourself. That's the trade. Make it. Excuse number 15. What if it doesn't work? Baby, what if it does? What if it works better than you ever imagined? What if the version of you that's brave enough to try actually changes your whole damn life? What if your story becomes someone else's survival guide? What if you become the first in your bloodline to stop playing small? What if your excuses are the last thing standing between you and a life that feels like truth? Breathe that in. Look, you're not lazy, you're not unmotivated, you're not broken. You're just so used to lying to yourself, you forgot what honesty feels like. Every excuse you've ever made wore a disguise. It sounded smart, it sounded safe, it sounded like you were being reasonable. But deep down, you know, you're not supposed to play small. You're not supposed to shrink to fit into rooms that never saw your worth. You're not supposed to live your whole life apologizing for wanting more. So let this be the moment you stop pretending. Let this be the moment your excuses finally get evicted. You don't need another plan. You don't need a better mood. You don't need permission. You need to decide. One step, one sentence, one brutally honest truth you stop avoiding. That's how it starts. Not with perfection, not with clarity, with you as you are, deciding that enough is finally enough. No more hiding, no more waiting, no more almost. Send this to the version of you that nearly gave up. Then go become the version of you that never did.